Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to another edition of Minecraft Direwolf20. Alright, working on a couple things today. Gonna do a little bit more Botania, and as you can see, we're working towards a Horn of the Wild. Luckily we have lots of living wood already. All we need to do is drop this grass in here to get some pasture seeds, and the other thing we want to do is not directly related to it, but we want to make where is it here? We want to make the Ring of Magnetism, because there's been more than once where it's been annoying where I haven't been able to pick something up, specifically plants that I've been trying to harvest. So having this Ring of Magnetism will be really nice. So what we need to do is make a lens, which is a bit of mana steel and a glass pane. So let's do that. What was that? Mana steel shears. Oh, that's kind of cool. And that, there we go. And then we need to make into the next stage, which is a mana lens, like so. And there you go, Ring of Magnetism. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be to make. So I have this mundane ring. I can just put the mundane ring there for now. So now when I hit something and there's a seed, for example, or if there's a flower, so there you go, there's an example of it. It just pulls it towards you, which is really nice. Cool. Alright, so the other thing I want to make is the Horn of the Wild. I need to go back inside for a quick sec to get some living wood, which is in the Botania. And if memory serves, something like this with pasture seeds in the middle will make the Horn of the Wild, which is really cool. Just a little thing. Let's go over here somewhere. So what this does is it makes a horn sound, and I believe it should destroy all the grass around you. How cool is that? Also, it's a really nice way of getting seeds of all sorts, as you can see. It brings in all the witchery seeds. It brings in, well, because I have the magnetism, the Ring of Magnetism now as well, it does all of that. So how cool is that? I think that was one of the coolest things ever. Nice, easy way of clearing out your area if you don't like the grass. Pneumaticraft seeds are a bit different. They'll replant themselves if you break them. That's the only difference, of course, but there you go. How cool is that? Alright. I just thought it was something I would make. I was like, oh, let's go ahead and make that. I don't know if it works. How does it work on wheat? Oh, it's only grass. Nope, it's wheat too. That's interesting, actually. So let's put those seeds back there. Might as well get the rest of this and plant some more here. But that's a little thing I thought would be kind of cool just to show you guys. It's helpful when you're trying to collect a little bit of the Botania seeds, and it works really well for that kind of stuff. So if you're trying to get dyes, for example, it's really nice. Now the thing is, I doubt everything here is set into the system, so we're going to find out here in a second. I'm going to grab that in a sec. So let's see where things end up, or let's see what ends up in this chest. That I knew it was going to end up there. And creeper plant seeds, which is from Pneumaticraft, ended up there. It looked like everything else ended up where it was supposed to, which is pretty good. Let's put these diamonds back. And let's make this I can't believe you can do this. You put the wheat in your crafting window and you make wheat flour from Natura, and then you can just cook that wheat. I'm just gonna cook it in my alloy smelter here and let it do its thing. But one of the really nice little features of it, if you ask me. Also, you can see how fast I'm walking around now due to the Sojourner staff there. Alright, let's check on our... So as you can see, this guy's full now. That was what we were worried about. So let's see how our little system over here is doing. So we have two quadruple compressed cobblestones and one triple compressed cobblestone. So I think what we will do is, let's do a little bit of mining just to speed up the system. So let's grab our dev nulls for gravel and dirt. And let's put the Horn of the Wild and the Book of Botania and the wand in there. And let's go do a little bit of mining just to give our system a bit of a jump start. Let's go see. Let's just see how. Let's just go see how much we can get in a quick little bit. So as you can see, with the Sojourner Staff and as a Wisp, of course, you can move pretty darn quickly. So this is where we used to live, if you recall. Oh, I could have got some mushrooms from there. So let's change back. Also, the Sojourner Staff's nice for when you want to go downstairs and upstairs that you've created. Also, you can see, where is it? Not here. It's further down. You'll see in a second how much mining I've done off camera, just when I'm messing around. So there you go. There's some examples of what I've been doing off camera. You can, if you look on the mini map, you'll be able to see it as well. I don't need anything from this level. I'm going to go further down. But it's quite amazing what you can get if you just take a look. It looks so dark down here. Alright. What's that over there? Did I really go this far down? Wow, I must have. Jeez. Alright, let's get a little bit of cobblestone and let's see if we can jumpstart our system a little bit. As you can see, one of the nice things about it, of course, as well, too, is that, see the little special effects there? That's from our... oh, diamonds. Excellent. It's funny, I found more diamonds than anything else. Of course, the little special effects. Nice, gold. Special effects are from the ring now. That looks really cool, though. Oh. Let's use this guy right here on these. Anyways, I'm just going to grab as what I can. We'll be back in a second. Alright, we're filled up now on mostly cobblestone, which is why the dev null is so nice. But I managed to score 19 diamonds. Oh, there's some more right there. Pick a fortune pick, a fortune 3 pick, it just makes a world of difference. It's just ridiculous. Just from this one little area right here, it's crazy. But it gives you an idea. Also, it helps that my steel hammer is. Oh, there's some gold up there. It helps that my steel hammer is down in so much durability because it has stonebound on it, of course, which increases the speed at which it works, which is really nice. But this gives you an idea of how awesome the Sojourner Staff is. Look how fast I'm moving now. So it makes your life just infinitely better. And also, I don't think it helps you with swim speed, mind you. But just to show you how fast it actually is, I don't think it does. Let's just check. No, it actually... No, it doesn't affect your swim speed at all. I didn't think it did, but it's worth checking out. But as you can see, you see how easy it is to move around now with this. There we go. Perfect. It just makes a world of difference. Where am I going here? Over here. It just makes a world of difference in terms of how things work. It's just crazy. Alright, so let's just see if we can't get our system kick-started here. Let me turn back. I don't know why, but this door does not like the Wisp. I don't know why. Let's just see what happens when we drop all this cobblestone in here. So I'm going to drop... Whoops. Not drop it. Drop it in there. There we go. It should just disappear. Like, look how fast that is. So that's... that's an example of what you can do with cobblestone, just to give you an idea. Like, that's how fast Steve's Factory Manager is. It's super, super fast. The funny thing is, if you try to do that with... If you try to do the same thing with... let's say... I don't know. If you try to do the same thing with... What would it be? Apply Energistics, it would not be nearly as fast. So that's how the system works. I drop some stuff in there. It starts processing. We actually got a fair bit of gold that run, which is pretty surprising, actually. And as you can see, I'm trying to keep the flint stored in there. The only problem, I don't know which ID slot that is, or else I would set it up so it automatically keeps flint supplied from one of these ones. I think we have flint in here. Yeah. We have a little bit of flint left over there, so... Anyways, let's just see what we can get into. I'm going to sleep and we'll be back in a sec. Alright, and we're back. So, there's a couple things I want to work on now that we have a little bit of Botania done. And one of the things I want to work on is, I like to work towards an Ender Quarry. This is one of my particular favorites, probably because it's from Extra Utilities, and I kind of have a... I really like Extra Utilities, the way it works. So it requires a few different things. This is like something we're working towards. So right now we need a few things. Looks like we need some eyes of ender, which just needs some ender pearls and some blaze powder. We're also going to need some obsidian and some more ender pearls, and we're also going to need some magical wood, which requires some enchanted books. So I have 54 levels right now. I didn't even realize I had that many. I have 54 levels right now, so I want to try and avoid losing my 54 levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to make just a regular drum for the time being, which requires 2 of these guys and a cauldron. There we go. A cauldron and then a little bit of iron along the sides. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to pull off probably, what's a good place for this? Sure, here's a good place for the time being. So let's just grab this guy right here. What we're going to do is going to sit this down there for the time being. We can actually probably put that up a level now that I think about it. Let's grab this guy here. Oh, cool. Alright, so let's put him right there for the time being. And the other thing I want to make is an XP drain. Like so, which requires a little bit of iron bars. We might actually have some... no. So it requires iron bars, like that. Just a simple setup right here. And let's get rid of some of this XP so we don't waste it all. So, oh, it's only 1 block tall. Why did I think it was higher? Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this, because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make some magical books. And in order to do that, we need some books as well. And wow, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it was going to. We need some books as well, so that means we're going to need to be able to set that up somehow. So let's take a quick look at some of the ways we can make some books. So you can make it from leather and paper, and there's a few different ways you can make paper. You can make it with sawdust or sugarcane, or I thought there was one other way you could make it. Oh, sugarcane, I guess. It's going to be the way we're going to do it probably. I thought you could do it with... maybe you can't do it with this pack. But there used to be a way you could make it... oh, maybe there isn't. There used to be a way you could make books from wood chips as well. Maybe there still is, and I'm just not seeing it in my... nope, that seems to be it. Alright, so there's a couple things we're going to need. Oh, I got a creeper plant seed apparently. Let's put that in the plant stuff. Alright, so we're going to need a few things. Let's get started on this. So the first thing we're going to need is some way to get some leather, which means we're probably going to need a cow farm of sorts. So let's go see. We need to capture a cow somehow. So what do we have? We have the lasso, which requires some gold nuggets, some string, and an eye of ender. So we have some ender pearls, not many. We have some string, but we don't have any blaze powder. I don't think. No. We don't have any blaze powder. I don't think you guys can actually hear the sound. I think I have it turned off for the time being. But I can hear these plants right here and these creeper plants over here exploding, but I don't think you guys can hear that. Pneumaticraft stuff. So if you let them drop, or if you let them explode, what will happen is they make a whole bunch of sounds. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab our horn and get rid of these guys, because it's going to bug me if I keep hearing them all the time. Yet another good reason to have the Horn of the Wild here. Here we go. Apparently I got all the seeds over here too. Perfect. There we go. Where's the regular seeds? Let's plant those back down the ground because we want those to be there. And these guys, right here and right here, they can stay in my inventory for the time being. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go grab the things we need. So we need to go to the Nether now. And we also need to grab some things from the Nether. Of course, some blaze rods would be ideal. So let's go do that right now. So we'll be back when I meet you in the Nether. So we're just in the Nether here, and apparently I found wither skeletons as well here. Wasn't looking for them, but apparently I found some, which is good for us. Just looking for some blazes, of course. I'm actually in the blaze form right now. Apparently that's the first blaze rod I've gotten. We're just grabbing some bones there. We're hoping to grab some more blaze rods, as you can see. And we're just on the search for them. I haven't found the spawner yet. Oh, there it is. The nice thing, of course, if I having the magnetism ring, is that when they do drop a blaze rod, it will just get pulled into wherever I am, which is really nice as well. Now, actually, we could, now that I think about it, Jabba's in here, so we can actually move this with a dolly. Now that I think about it. And this sword doesn't have looting on it, I'd realized. So maybe we'll have to deal with that at some point. Alright, so we got 4 blaze rods and a necrotic bone and some blaze powder, which is good for us. What's over there? Oh, magma cream. Or magma, what do they call those things? Magma cube. Oh, here's they are. Alright, so I'm going to kill a few blazes and then get a few blaze rods. And I think we might actually, let's just identify this as a blaze spawner. So when I come back here, I'll know exactly where it is at least. So I can do that easily enough. Perfect. Alright, I'll be back in a sec when we're back in the overworld. Alright, so we are back, and I have ended up with 11 blaze rods and 3 blaze powder. Didn't spend too much longer there. But now we have the ability to make some Eyes of Ender, or a Eye of Ender. We only need 1. So let's go ahead and do that. So, Eye of Ender, and we need some gold nuggets, which I think we should have some in here. Yes, and some string, which is in our mob drops, like so. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get that. Nice. Now we have a nice little setup. So we put the appropriate things where they should go, like so, and put the gold nuggets back where they go, and back where they go. Perfect. So now we have the capability of capturing a cow. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And if memory serves, there were some cows over here in this general direction. These guys are funny. They make a really funny sound. They're kind of like villagers, except not like villagers. They have a similar sound. Oh, there's a node right there. It's kind of difficult to see, but there's one right there. I think horses give leather too. I don't know if it's as much as cows. Perfect. Here's a cow right here. Nice. So let's grab this guy and make a little place for him to stay. Because we need a little bit of leather. We need leather for some things too, and it's nice to have a little bit of a leather farm. It'll give us the opportunity to make books relatively easily, which is one of the things you need to do. I think in the end you need like 30 some odd books. And one of the reasons why I want to go for the Ender Quarry instead of going for the regular Buildcraft Quarry is that there's a few upgrades you can do to the Ender Quarry which are really nice. Alright, so what are we going to make his little building out of? I guess we can make it out of quarried stones since we have lots of that we're not using. The funny thing is you can't actually, I thought you could use the chisel with it, but you can't. I think you can make quarried fence, quarried brick wall. Well, that'll work actually. You need quarry brick, which is of course made by fitted bricks, which is of course made by... Alright, so let's go ahead and melt some of these then. Alright, so we'll wait for that to do its thing, and let's plot out a little area for our cows, or for the cow we have. I'm thinking right in this area right here maybe. What else do we have? Or this maybe area back in here. That could be a good place for it as well. But I think right here would be nice. So let's grab some of our dirt and just flatten this out a little bit here. This is one of the problems with DevNull sometimes, is that you end up with not that many resources. You could actually make dirt, I suppose. That would be one way of going about it. But let's just do... Where's my shovel? Quick way to get dirt, of course. Oops, did not want to do it that way. The one thing I don't like about the dev null is that it doesn't look like anything. So there it is right there, but I only know that because I was looking for it, basically. There we go. That should be good for the time being. And let's just flatten this area out a little bit more. And that should be good, I think. Perfect. Excellent. So let's make sure this is a dirt dev null again. Alright, good. That should be a good area for the time being. I'll probably make that look a bit more natural later on. But for now, that will do the job. Let's see how those quarried stones are coming along there. 63. That should be a good starting spot. I think you can just do this. Yes, you can. And to make the wall, you need to do, I think it's that, and then it's this, I guess. Yes. There we go. That should be a good starting spot. And let's say we build it. We might change it a bit later on, but this is a good enough spot for the time being. I can hear more of the pneumatic craft plants. And I don't know if this is going to be tall enough. Is he going to be able to jump out of this? I don't know. No. Good. I thought he was going to be able to there in a second. Alright, so let's go grab another cow from over here. Don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. It's so much quicker when you turn into a wisp. Because I think wisps move fairly quick to begin with. But when you have that in conjunction with a sojourner's staff, it makes, or sojourner's sash, it makes things so much quicker. Let's grab those sheep while they're there too, because we're gonna need some wool. Not necessarily for this specifically, but for some other things. So we might as well grab it while we are here, while we have the capability of doing that. There we go. Let's grab the other one there. And there we go. 2 sheep, 2 cows. We don't have any pigs yet, but I'm not too worried about that. Perfect. Excellent. Alright, let's turn back into a human then. That should give us a pretty good starting spot. So, how are we going to deal with these animals? So there's a couple different ways you can deal with them. You can go a couple different routes. You can go the mine factory reloaded route, which is with a, I think it's a breeder, like so, which requires a machine frame, some golden carrots, and we don't have any carrots, so we can't make that anyways. Apples we have, purple dye we have. That's one way we can go. I believe, I don't know, I'm not sure if Ender.io can do this. I'm sure it can. Plants and harvest crops. It looks like it can. The other option, of course, is what's called a feed station, which is from, what is that? Feed station from Railcraft, which of course requires more golden carrots and steel plates. I can make the steel plate, but not the golden carrots. I don't know if there's any easy way to get golden carrots. Carrot bag, carrot on a stick. Nope. We were able to find some carrots before, but they were wild carrots. You can put... Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what recipes there are available. And this is in the Alchemy Catalyst. How do we make that? We have blaze rods now. We could actually make this. What can it do? I don't know how to use this. Oh, let's just check under Lexia Botania, or see if we can't find it. Let's go back to the start. Ring of magnetism. No, we need index, miscellaneous, mystical items. Maybe it is. Nope. It's not that. It would be probably in. Nope. It's not that either. Functional flora. What would it be? I don't know what this stuff is. Alchemizing with mana? Oh, here it is. Mana is extremely volatile substance. One of them is known by attracting alchemy catalysts created by a mixture of otherworldly materials. 2, the bottom of the mana pool enables the pool to perform alchemy. So all you need to do is put that below the pool? Mana is extremely volatile. One of them is known, though. Properties are unknown. One of them, though, is attracting alchemy catalysts by creating a mixture of unworldly materials to, or attaching, to the bottom of the mana pool. Creating catalyst. And then that allows you, I guess what you have to do is put it underneath. Is that how that works, I suppose? And there's a few different things we can do. Mana quartz. Let's see if we can't do this. We have brewing stands. We have blaze rods now. I wonder if we can actually do this to get some carrots. Let's grab some cobble and let's grab some blaze rods. And let's see if we can't get this. And what else did it require? Mana pearl. So we need to grab some more mana ender pearls apparently. And we should be able just to drop this in right now. I'm sure we have the capability of doing it. Yes. Oops. Helps if you drop it in there. Perfect. And what was the other thing? Gold, living rock. I think we have everything else. Perfect. So let's just see. Because this might allow us to make some other stuff. Where are we? Living rock. And what was it? Brewing stands like that. Mana pearl. And oops. What was it? Oh, gold. So these were on the corners. And then some gold. Let's grab 2 of these. 1, 2. And that should be it. And let's see. So I think as you just put this. One of them is known as volatile substance to point that its complete properties. One of them known as by attaching. There we go. The alchemist created with a mixture of unworldly materials to the bottom of the. Right. So it should allow us to do some things like make leather out of rotten flesh, change woods, saplings, lavender, ice. Oh, there was a carrot one in there. Lily pads, vines. So there appears to be a way of interchanging a few things. So potato to make carrot. So this might actually allow us to get some carrots. Excellent. Let's just sleep the night first. So I think what we'll do is we'll play around with that next episode now that we have a good starting point for our ender quarry. So before we go, let's just say, is there a clipboard? How do you make that? Ink, paper. Do we have enough paper? Of course we don't. Ink. We do have some ink. We do have a feather and a slab of wood. I think we have one. Perfect. And I think we have some paper over here. And if that's the case, no, we don't. That's not the case. All right. Maybe we have some sugar cane in the plant stuff. Just one. All right. Well, we'll have to come back to that then. So what I'll do is I'll make a clipboard off camera, and then we'll move towards making an ender quarry. One of the really nice things about the ender quarry, of course, is the fact that you can. Ooh, fancy. Is that it'll stop working once it's full. So if you run into any problems, it'll just say, hey, it's done. So I know for a fact that our processing system isn't as fast as it could be. So in light of that, what we'll probably have to do is upgrade these eventually as well. That's what we'll have to do. Let's see how far we are. Do we have any quintuple yet? We have 6 quadruple, but no quintuple. So it does take a while, and also, if I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I upgraded this guy right here. So I put 9 world upgrades in it, so now it pulls up 9 cobblestone at a time, which is just enough, conveniently, to make 1 compressed cobblestone a time, which is kind of cool. Alright, so what we'll do is I'll make that clipboard off camera, we'll come back next episode, and we will move towards that Ender Quarry. Alright, so for now, my name is Iain Robson, this has been Minecraft Direwolf20, and I'll catch you guys later.